Well, back in 2014, I tested a pin found on Pinterest for some patriotic popcorn balls. We wanted to see if it was pin-worthy, and I had the cutest little helper. Take a look. It's time for this week's Pinworthy pin, and we are in my test kitchen here at home, and I've got my little helper, Jillian, to help me out this afternoon, and we are going to be making some patriotic popcorn lollipops that I found on the Simply Kirsty blog, and they're apparently very kid-friendly, which is why I need some help, and she says they would look great at your 4th of July barbecue and sure to be a hit. So it looks really simple if we look through the blog here, and as I was looking at it, I've had epic failures with popcorn balls, but these look pretty simple, almost like a Rice Krispie treat, except using popcorn instead of the Rice Krispies. So I've got all of my ingredients together. We have 15 cups of white popcorn, and I got these pop-up bags and took about 2.5 bags to get the 15 cups in there. I did heaping cups, and you want to make sure you don't get any of the kernels in there because nobody wants to bite into a kernel, do they? That would hurt your teeth, right? Okay, and then we've got a 16-ounce bag of mini marshmallows, and my thought on mini marshmallows or marshmallows in general, you don't want to go generic on these, huh? That's just my opinion. Yep, you've got one, you can eat it. And then we have a 16-ounce bag of white chocolate chips for the dipping later, and some sprinkles also to make them very festive. I guess you can change it up like she mentions in her blog for any holiday, just coordinate your sprinkles. So the first thing we have to do, Jillian, is I need you to dump all of these marshmallows into the bowl. She said this one. She said she does it over the stove in a pan, but I think this might be a little simpler. So we're gonna pop this into the microwave for about 2 minutes, and we'll stir halfway. Okay, time to get out the marshmallows. I did it for 2 minutes. And now we're gonna start stirring. Do you want to start stirring that?
Yeah.
Okay. Mommy's gonna help us a little bit.
Ew, eggs.
No, that's the butter. I forgot to mention that there's 4 tablespoons of butter in here with our marshmallows. Okay, we've got our marshmallow and butter all mixed up to a nice smooth consistency, and we're gonna pour it on top of our 15 cups of white popcorn, and they say you wanna make sure you get all pieces of the popcorn covered, okay? Are you ready? Okay. Now this might be a little hot, so you scoop it out.
It looks sticky.
It does look very sticky. What was your first clue on that? So we've got our popcorn all combined with the marshmallow and butter mixture, and now it's time to get our white chocolate chips melted in the microwave. It says to do it at 30-second intervals because you don't want it to burn. And I add just a little bit of shortening into my chocolate chips just to make that smooth consistency. Okay, so our white chocolate chips are all melted nice and smooth. Got them all stirred up. Our popcorn has been sitting for just a little bit. Now for the fun part, to make the popcorn balls. It says we can make about 6 to 8, so depending on the size, and we need to butter up our hands. I'm gonna use gloves just because I'm not a fan of being messy. Oh no, you get to use butter, right? Yeah, give me your hands. They say not to use cooking oil because that will affect the taste of the popcorn balls, and nobody wants to taste cooking oil. Now rub it together kind of like lotion. There you go.
Rub it hard.
I'll just rub it in. Okay, now let's grab a handful of popcorn.
Okay, can I?
Oh yeah, that's sticky. Oh, maybe I should have buttered my gloves. Okay, so we've let our popcorn balls sit and rest. I actually put a few into the freezer to speed up the cooling process. And now it's time to dip them in to our white chocolate chips, right?
Yeah, yum.
Yum. And then what is your job? Sprinkle.
I like eating sprinkles.
Yeah, me too. So we're gonna dip this into the white chocolate.
Okay, go.
And then I'm gonna hold it over the sink just to prevent any extra messes.
Okay.
Give it some sprinkles. Beautiful, okay? Then we're just gonna let them sit on our cute platter that we've got. Oh yes, additional sprinkles are always a win. Say, do you think these are a Pinworthy win or fail?
Win.
A win? I do too. Maybe we should try one just to make sure. What do you think? You want to try one?
Can I take
Yeah?
the cooler?
Okay. Take a big bite and let's see what you think. Probably should have let that chocolate form, but go for it. What do you think? Would these be great at your 4th of July party? Yeah. Not yet? Is it a little too hard? Okay. But I definitely think that these worked out. Definitely learned some things along the way with the buttering of the gloves, putting them in the freezer for a little bit. Totally doable. If you have a pin that you would like me to test out for Pinworthy pins, definitely head to CILiving.tv and I'll have the recipe for these as well as the link to how you can send me your pin. And who knows, we may test it out here in my test kitchen. So here's how things have changed over 8-9 years. Jillybug has grown almost taller than me. How were those popcorn balls?
I guess they were pretty good.
She didn't know she was going to jump in here with me, but that was a fun segment. We had a good time, didn't we? We did. You were the cutest little taste tester I ever did see. My sweet girl. Okay, up next, instead of Pinterest pins, we are